And now some local New Londoners tell us about the dedication of the new high school cupola.
We are here at the new cupola at Cougar Court. This project started back in August of 2017, and it was actually based off of a Facebook post from Lindsay Lund, who posted a photo of the building saying that the building was going to be taken down. And we said, well, gosh, if it's coming down, we've got to salvage something. So the process was we actually contacted Will at the Ice House Museum and asked if they potentially wanted the cupola. I think at that point they were already taking the mural, but wanted to know if they had any interest in taking the cupola. We contacted the New London Historical Society to see if they had any interest in it. And while both said potentially, we made the case to the town and to the school board to have it live here and make a nice little park, and both parties came together and said, yeah, let's make this happen.
Actually, we did a fundraising page on Facebook and raised enough money to get this set in place and have all the work done on it, the landscaping and painting and everything. And it was pretty amazing how many people contributed either money or to the project hands-on that only just moved to town a couple of years ago and never even went in the building.
So we came together at the end of August of 2017, beginning of September, and we met at Bonin Architects and started to think through who could we talk to at the town and at the school board to make this happen. And Will graciously said, yep, I can speak to that person. And graciously, he sort of took things over from there. So the group that made this happen was the volunteer core group here, which was Will, myself, my mom, Laurie Lauridsen, Kim Bonin from Bonin Architecture, Lindsay Lund, BB Casey, Brian Dumas, and Bruce Parsons. We really thought this would be the perfect home for the cupola. We attended several school board meetings. We met with Kim at the town offices to really rally for this to be the home. So
the first thing that happened was Winfred was gracious enough to say that the school would go ahead and get it off the top of the building intact, which was no small undertaking. And before you knew it, the next day he had a crane here from Quick Pick Crane, and they did get it right off the roof in the nick of time and set it off to the side so that we could buy a little time to figure out exactly what it was that we were going to do with it. That led to meetings of our group and figuring out that here was the location and it would work with the town and the school board and that sort of thing. While it was over there, it got some rehab done to it. And one of the neat things about this project is how many different organizations in town worked on it, and people that don't generally work together. So, you know, Gavin Campbell did a bunch of rehab on it, and the snow construction was instrumental in moving it over here. So there was lots of people that worked together that don't necessarily on projects like this. So that part of it was sort of fun, but it got rehabbed over there, and then Quick Pick was nice enough to come back, and they wound up having to bunny hop it a couple times, the very large crane, into where it sits now. And at that point, the base had been built out of the bricks and the cornerstone from the school, and then it was set on that in a nerve-wracking process.
The cornerstone that's here is actually a new one that was put in place in 2005 after we broke the original 1941 cornerstone to get at the time capsule that was put in there in 1941. We had a big all classes of New London High School reunion in 2005 when we did that. So it was the New London High School Alumni Committee that actually paid to have the new cornerstone put in that said 1941 on the front of the cupola.
Once we got everything just exactly right, we had a dedication that was very well attended on June 12th, and that basically we just dedicated it to all the students that had gone here over the time, thousands of them and multiple generations, and people were very excited to have it here. And you know, I think it's not often that you get to build a monument, and in this case a bunch of people here did, and we built something that's going to be here forever and ever with any luck, and that's a really neat thing, and I'm really proud of that and proud of all the people that helped us do it.